Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be taking kids movie posters. I'm going to be turning them into horror movies. I think the first one we're going to make into a horror movie is Grease. It looks very friendly. Oh, this one could be good. Oh, I have an idea for this one. I'm doing Frozen next. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, time to start. I've already actually finished them because it took a while. Yeah, let's watch the time lapse of me doing this. My plan for the Frozen one is to make it look like all of the heads are decapitated on the ground and there's just blood everywhere and something really terrible must have happened. So first I took the logo. I took all the letters separately with the pen tool. That took a long time because I wanted to change the color and only the color of the logo, and that was the easiest way to do it in my opinion. I then was changing the colors to make it look a little bit more creepy and not just like, ooh yay, Frozen, Olaf, snow, fun, you know what I mean? Basically, I'm gonna make the logo look like it's dripping blood, and that's what I'm doing right here. I was using the puppet warp at first, and it works really well for the first letter, but then it stopped working, so I just used the regular like warp tool, which is fine. It's fine. But yeah, it doesn't look very good right now, but once I fix it and add blood spatter, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Blurred it a tiny bit to make it look like it's not exact same, and then I added blood spatter everywhere basically. Honestly, the Frozen one took the longest. It was also the first one I did, so I feel like I was more ambitious. I was like, yes, I'm gonna take so much time on this, I'm gonna make it so good, but I needed to finish the video. So I was looking at blood dripping and decapitated heads just to get a mind of what it looks like. I ended up just putting more fake blood of the PNG I already had. Then I started coloring in their eyes, which was a good decision, I think. To make them look just creepier, because right now they look too friendly with their, oh yay, cartoon happiness eyes, you know what I mean? For Olaf, this took so long. I mean, not that long, but I wanted to make it look like his head wasn't being held up by his arms because he's decapitated and dead, so that wouldn't really make sense. And I thought it would just look cooler with like a floating head. I could have probably made his head on the ground somewhere, but then I felt like the page would have looked empty. So I took a very long time cutting out the arms and making it look not weird. I started drawing blood. I was like kind of scared to do this because I thought it would look bad, but since it's so like minimal, and I'm not like, it didn't turn out that bad. It was okay. It didn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look. This is the final product of the Frozen one. I personally, I don't know which one's my favorite. You haven't seen the other two yet. I really like how this one turned out, but I feel like I could have spent more time on it and made it a lot better. I kind of wish I changed how Olaf's head is just floating, like had him hanging, but that's kind of morbid, so I didn't want to do that. The Frozen logo is my favorite part, I think. On to the next one, which is Grease. My plan for this one is to make them look like clowns, right? Like evil clowns that want to eat you. Cannibal clowns. Don't know how that fits into the story of Grease. I just thought it looked good for the poster. When I first started this, I started coloring all their skin with white, and I was gonna make it look like it was their skin later. Just wanted like a template. That turned out okay. I wish it was a little bit more vibrant, but I couldn't really get it to look vibrant and like it was their actual skin. So then I started coloring in their lips. Her hair I made red. I don't know if that was a good decision, but it's fine. And then I started adding in the eyebrows, and this is when I thought to myself, why do they look like those Raggedy Ann dolls? Is that what they're called? She looks like the real Annabelle. Like, she looks so bad. She doesn't look scary. She looks like she looks like she could be Wendy's cousin. It was looking bad, so I took a couple day break after this because I did not know what to do. So I added some clown noses. I got a clown nose, obviously. Decided to go on the underneath layer of their skin and make it so they don't actually have eyebrows under there, so they doesn't look as weird. Filled in their eyes, and I decided to stop doing that, so I made their eyes red. Started messing with the colors. I was like, okay, this is starting to look okay. And then I added the blood handprint over the logo, and I think that's what sold it for me. I think that's when I started to actually like it. And I added blood coming from her mouth. I made her teeth yellow. Really tried to make this look as best as possible because their eyebrows are bad. So then I changed their eyebrows, and I think I changed them a little bit better. I still don't think they look that good. Makeup is supposed to look like that, right? And that's how it turned out. Honestly, I had no hope for this one after I started it, because I thought it was going to be terrible. I love the colors and the handprint. Everything but the eyebrows and her hair, I think, looks decent. And their lips, I don't know. I could have done their makeup way better, but the blood coming from her face and her teeth and the noses look okay. Comment down below what you think of this one. I definitely think the Frozen was better, but I do like the vibe of it, but still not that great. So last but not least, we have Nut Job. If you look at the original, you'll see that they're like looking in a window, looking at like food / like nuts probably. I don't remember what it is, but they're looking, I'm guessing it's nuts because it's called Nut Job. They're looking at all of these nuts. That just sounds weird. And I was like, wait a minute, I can make it look like they're cannibals. Not cannibals, but like they're eating humans. As you can see, I started off, I just got a picture of like a ton of limbs. So I cut them out of the background, hid them for a while. Then I started with the colors. The logo, I quick selected it because it was easier than the Frozen logo, thank God. I was looking at the acorn in Job, and I was like, wait a minute, that'd be perfect if I made it look like it was a foot. So I took away the acorn and I got a foot and used it brightness all the way down, and then I changed the color to make it look like it's with the logo. Then I started putting all of the limbs in. This took the longest. Then I put them in a group and copied the group so that it looked like there was like millions in there. Then I'm changing all their colors to make it look way less prop store type stuff. Then I added blood by the logo. I didn't really change anything with the actual animals. I thought it was a cool concept, I guess, that they were like, oh, I'm all friendly looking, but I want to eat your dead humans. That's how it turned out. I honestly like this one more than I expected I was going to like. I definitely could have done a better job on all of these, but I did my best. My favorite part of this one is probably how I put the foot in the word job and the O instead of the acorn. I just think that's great. But yeah, I actually think this one turned out pretty good. I don't know if I did a good job. I hope I did. Comment down below which one your favorite is. My favorite is probably the Nut Job one, honestly, because the Frozen one I could have made a lot scarier in my opinion. But I do think Frozen overall looks the best. And give this video a big thumbs up if you want me to do a part 2, because I definitely will, because I like making stuff look scary. And if you want me to make another part to this, comment down below if you have any movie posters that you want me to do this to. It doesn't have to be only kids movies, just obviously movies that aren't already horror movies. This cord is in my face. Realize that. That's what the end of this video, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see another great video. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Setting a silence with nothing between.